Okay, hello everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to part one, or not part anything. I guess I was used to saying it's like welcome to part this, part that, but no, it's not a part. It's just a regular live stream. So we're gonna be doing today is I thought I was just gonna take some time today to just learn the new mechanics for No Step Back. And then from there, you know, I guess like I'll probably just stream for about an hour or something. But I thought like while I was here, I would have a poll up to determining if you guys want me to actually pick up the full DLC and not just have the regular infrastructure, railway, and stuff updates. It's pretty tight right now. It looks like you guys definitely do want me to get the DLC. So the kind of the main question, I guess, then is going to be if I should wait for the Lunar New Year sale or not. I kind of put that in as an afterthought. But yeah, if you guys vote for me to wait until the Lunar New Year, I'll probably just do something else in the meantime for the next few days. And then I guess because I think the Lunar New Year sale will probably start on the 27th. So you guys will just have to wait a few days more until I can get some more pre-recorded stuff up. In the meantime, I would find something else to play. So anyway, let me just get started. So we're gonna check out what this is like in Equestria at War. I don't know. I guess we'll do the changelings. That always hurt me so. The years go by, and there's always death. There was always taxes, and there's always Conquering History Games trying to defeat Equestria as the changelings, and it never changes. So this is basically Germany. But I thought maybe this would be an interesting one to play with the new mechanics because we can get into a quick war with Alenia, and then we could see how much it hurts me when I go after Equestria or something. So let's see here. Yeah, let's destroy the resistance first. Let's just kind of do all the normal things that I do real quick. But yeah, when the time comes for me to do a pre-recorded series, I want to get it done ASAP. What would you guys like for me to do? Would you guys like me to see me do, and not just what to do, but like more specifically which, did they change the name of this? You know, it's still called Key Lake. I thought it wasn't called Key Lake anymore for a sec. Yeah, like in the New Order, who would you like me to play? In Kaiserreich, who do you want to see me play? In Equestria at War, who do you want to see me play? Things like that. These would be pre-recorded series, not live streams, so keep that in mind, please. But there's always so much more here at Equestria to play, because we still don't have Zebraca, but that's fine. Hello there, Garvox. You know what? I just thought I probably should put a link to this video of mine in the Equestria at War Discord. Let's see here. Oh, oops. Let me do that real quick. Copy. Okay. Why is that red? Army has no order. Division's not assigned to an order. Oh, is that a new update too? Did they give you that little... They tell you like, yo... What's up? Let's see here. Let's see here. I learned some... Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, all right, I got that going. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Oh geez, I'm having a problem here. I'm having a problem. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right. Now we're back. Have I checked the new late game doctrines, like land doctrines? Hold on here. So I guess I'd go to research. So I don't totally know everything, and this isn't vanilla, of course. So I don't know if things are different, but where's the? Let's see. There's artillery. Artillery is a separate thing. Where's air or where's land doctrines at? I don't remember how everything works with the new stuff. Those sound effects new as well? Where are the land doctrines at? Oh, they're over here, Officer Corps. Right? Land doctrine, so we've got mobile warfare. There we go, modern blitzkrieg. Is this new? Is this I take it this is just an Equestria at war? Doctrine costs army experience. Let's see here. Adding new tabs. Looking forward to the day whenever, you know, in like, we're 6 years in, we've had quite a few new tabs added over the years, so I'm looking forward to like 2030 when it's over here, just brushing the calendar. Base maneuver warfare. You have to first complete any land doctrine tree and improve infantry half track. That's interesting because I've always felt like land doctrines got completed too quickly anyway. So now this gives you something to do afterwards. Okay. So, oh right, but it only takes army experience to unlock these now. You see, that though might be too much because you can't just research them regularly. I feel like that could create a snowball effect. Whereas like armies that go to war, they get too strong too fast, and then even, you know, sleeping giants can never catch up. Okay, well, anyway. Alright. So let's get, we're just researching some stuff, whatever. Damn, 507 days there. This all seems quite different too. Alright, let's get that. Where's the trains? I know that like there's a thing where you can research different types of trains to okay, here we go. We have the war austerity train. Can't do that for a while, but I think it's cheaper, right? Yeah, you just get one that's cheaper but doesn't have armor. You stack it with generals who generate it now. All high command gives experience now. Alright, well, let's start divvying up everybody. So, let's see. Nice, got the unique changeling skull. Very cool. This is pretty much all infantry. Alright, who we want running things here? Trimmel, of course. He's our Panzer Marshal, politically connected, changeling, organizer. So, we got him there. Reorganization of the armed forces is also going to turn it up daily. So, do all my generals just like passively make it, or what? Love addiction. Addicted to love essence, it makes them stronger, but the excess of it damages their mental skills. Non-combat out of supply penalties are lower. It's like, I don't need food, I need my drugs. And your love, your love, your love is my drug. Anybody remember that old one? That was a weird noise in my throat. There's a lot of new faces here I haven't seen in a while. Sooty the bearer of activity or artillery. These are some great portraits. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, Pharynx. Always need him for the tanks. Okay. Oh, the advisors. Yeah, so are there theorists here? Okay, cool. We have the, yeah, we have our Blitzkrieg theorist. He's going to help with speed, mobile warfare doctrine cost, minus 15%. That's real good. But over here, Queen of the various areas, Queen Helvia. Unlocks decision to recall an admiral, captain of industry and stuff. So what suzerain mod is this? Yeah, we're playing as Rumberg in this suzerain mod. Are you asking how to get XP? You get it through training advisors and the attaches. That's right, attaches. That's the key to it all. I love attaches in Kaiserreich. You just pop somebody on your favorite faction of the U.S. Civil War, and you're gonna start having some fun. If we have light tank 2, why would it start with 1 being built? That's fucking dumb. Alright, we're missing a whole lot of steel. What decisions are available here? Oh, reorganize supply network. Supply hub construction speed will go up by 300%. Bonus will disappear if you construct more than 3 additional supply hubs. Oh, so this is a one-time thing. Okay, so obviously this is something where you get ready for the war with Equestria. Commandeering civilian trains. We get 15 more added to our stockpile, but we lose stability. Looks like it's free. Yeah, let's just take that. Okay. Let's take a look at our supply network. Well, first things first, let's just build the regular infrastructure around our capital. Oh, nope, it's already maxed out. Okay, so then let's look at the supply hubs. Looks like we have a fair amount, but boy, oh boy, these railways are no bueno. Okay, cool, we can kind of look into Equestria's. Yeah, Equestria's is mostly pretty bad, except it looks like around Van Hoover here. That's probably because it's a very industrialized city. But it's just a 1 everywhere. Yeah, even Canterlot's only at 2. What about Manhattan? Manhattan has got a 3 here. Okay, yeah, so they've got their metropolis here from Manhattan to Philadelphia. But mostly not good. Not good at all. Supply along the border with Equestria is trash. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Very bad. Demanded supplies 0, 1 division, 115, 1 48. Not good. Not good. Okay. Oh, somebody donated. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Motorized should be somewhat prioritized in your production lines. They now import for your supply. Also go to your field marshal and make sure your supply is on motorized and not horses. Oh yeah, so to do that, I go here, motorization priority. Yep. Yeah, I was at like, yeah, a pony and buggy. No, yeah, let's go motorization priority. Okay, so, ooh, I like this. This is clean. I like that. What we've got to do now is let's start thinking a little bit about construction. Horses riding horses. Well, horses are using horses, so it's basically like somebody's walking the supplies to you. Okay. Low on pony power. We don't have resources. Let's get some stuff from whoever, wherever. Okay, let's go to recruit and production. So we've got rifles being built. We got these fighters and early bombers. This can go down. Trucks, a little bit more trucks. I think 4 trucks will do. Yeah, that'll all do for now. Let's unpause for a moment here. So yeah, okay, let's get that supply squared away. Now, so we've got the infrastructure up here. This is all pretty damn bad. Let's try to get it a bit better on the way to the border. And, okay, if I remember correctly, if I wanted to do something with the supply, I would just go here, railways, and then I click on the supply hub, right? And then I, isn't there supposed to be a pop-up that lets me upgrade railways from here directly? Consider using the upgrade railways command and change the motorization level. Shift to show range. So what do I have to do? Do I have to like click here? How do I, or do I go to, there we go, infrastructure mode. So I click here. Click the, oh, it's the number I click, not the supply. Okay. Right there, railway connection. No, but there's like another way. Isn't there another way where like you just click on the supply hub and you can hit upgrade and it'll upgrade everything on the path? Whoa. Don't want to do that. Almost fucking... You guys know what I'm saying? Supply map. Resource infrastructure factions. Where's the... Here we go. Supply! There we go. So supply, it's the top one. Number 1 priority. There. Oh, hello, Pink Kitten. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You see how there's a 1 here and a 2 there? I can hit upgrade, and then it first matches everything else between here and the capital, but then I can hit upgrade again, and now everything is going to start getting moved to 3. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a team effort here. Because, like, I haven't played any No Step Back because I was not updating. You could, you do the freaking, I was doing that for you, the Black League. I was finishing that campaign. Anyway, I'm trying to get some lotion on my hands. Do I have a set streaming schedule, or do I stream when I feel like it? Right now, it's when I feel like it, but within the next week, I want to set up a schedule. By the way, I know that I set up that poll. I'm going to go ahead and void the poll because it's very clear to me that you guys want me to get the DLC. So here's what I'm going to do. Because it's just 3 frickin' days until the new... until the Lunar Year sale, where I'll hopefully be able to get it on sale, because they didn't send me a free one. I'm too controversial for Paradox. They can't handle it, man. So what I'm going to do is... I'll make an announcement for it, but I think we're going to do a non-history game, which I know I'm doing Death Stranding, but I think we'll also do a different non-history game. I'll post something in my community tab saying what it is, and I'm going to basically try to speedrun it, not literally speedrun it, but try to see if I can get it done in like the 4 or 5 days before the lunar sale, and then we'll have a big coming back to history games party, although I am also doing Suzerain, but like a big coming back to history games party with some Hearts of Iron 4. So then the question is, do I have a Discord? I used to. It was awful. I'm never doing it again. The next question I'll ask in the poll is, what mods would you like to see me do a daily series in once I have no step back? So I'll put up a few options. I'll put vanilla, I'll put Equestria at war, and we'll do Kaiserreich /KR variant. Because those are the... I know that those have been updated. Oh yeah, and TNO got updated, right? Those are the ones that I'm aware of that have been updated. So, okay. They're turning Hearts of Iron 4 into an excessively hard to understand AGEOD game when DLC by DLC. God, I'd love to play that on this channel, the AGEOD games, but they're excessively complicated, as you've said. Okay, so we're gonna probably need logistics. That'll probably be a good idea. Can't believe how early I'm researching these. Let's grab that. Oh, the infiltrator company is really good to have, but no, let's get the factory drones first. 1000 Reich was updated. Oh, well, I just saw that now. Sorry, it's not in the poll. And yeah, just vote for your favorite, and if nothing's hitting over 50%, we'll do a runoff. Okay. So how about we start getting people on the border here? So we can get ready to go south of the border, down Mexico way. Man, it feels like it's been ages since I did some Hearts of Iron 4. Okay. Alright, next up, modify. It's telling me to modify government, but there's nothing I can actually change, so why is it still saying that? It's very annoying. Alright. You plays Wojak in Poland with the new DLC. Man, look at that calendar go! God damn, Equestria War team, you're amazing! You just get it done all the time. Damn. So, what so who are the fascist, communists, and democracies in Equestria at War? Well, I'm playing the fascists, basically, although they're actually a monarchy. But the changelings are kind of meant to be like how Germany are in base game. Hold on. Oh yeah, we could recruit an operative. Agent Dossier. Let's get building an intel network down there in Equestria. Yeah, I remember you talking about the Eat the Rich thing, Guzman. Yeah, Equestria at War, they never miss. They really never do. I'm trying to think if there's ever been a nation I played in Equestria at War I didn't like. Yeah. But yeah, so the changelings, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the changelings are basically the fascists. Equestria is kind of meant to be a cross between the Soviet Union and the United States in terms of how it's played, but they're under what's called harmony, which can mean democracy, but it could also mean like a happy, like it's good rule. Harmony means good, like it's a harmonious country. It's not really, there's not really too much strife. So like this is a monarchy, it's certainly not a democracy. You don't vote on people, except maybe your mayor. But so that's not really thing. I see they've changed it actually to it's now a privy council. Yeah, because it's technically the sisters. And then for communists, you've got Stalingrad up here. So those are the ones here in the west, but it's in Griffonia. This is where I've got a video, you can look it up. It's called like Conquering History Games Introduction to Equestria at War. I spent a decent amount of time talking about the game for people who know Hearts of Iron 4 but don't know the game or don't know this mod. Okay. See, I'm not going to be talking too much about the decisions I'm making. We're just getting ready for a war with Alenia. That's all. Custom images for ideologies. Oh yeah, they got anything great you've ever seen in a mod. I can basically promise you that Equestria at War did it first. Yeah, but you see, like, there's Harmony. It's the two sisters, the magical sisters that like rule it. Yeah, and then like Stalingrad, you got the hammer with the horseshoe. There's the changelings, supremacy. Here's the deer. But like over here, this is a harmonic government, but it's a democracy. So it has a different icon from this harmony government with its privy council. And actually, I think they're doing the same thing now that the New Order did, where you have a branch of ideology, but it's like more specific. So you see here, it's the pink, kind of the light pink. It's harmony specifically under Privy Council Alicorn rule, but here it's harmonic democracy, which is a branch of harmony. A harmonic monarchy is a branch of harmony. Oh yeah, I forgot Wingbardy. Wingbardy is straight up fascist. At least they usually become fascist. They're stuff like that. But yeah, it's an incredible mod. I always love playing it. Not everybody loves me watching it though. So, yeah, like over here, this is an oligarchy. It's non-aligned. They usually are like a monarchy kind of thing. All sorts of stuff. The icons are different. So you see diplomacy, it has the heart instead of the handshake. Equestria has a comet. Congress, one of the comics confirmed it. You know, the thing is, I never finished My Little Pony. I never finished the last season. I never watched the last season. I only saw the next to last one. Oh, here we go. So I can now pick a theorist. So yeah, I could add military high command. I could do a theorist here. We could do Blitzkrieg. But no, this is where we want to be, right? So like we could use Lycosidia. Or we can wait to use Elver Roland, which is going to be twice as much political power but less command power. And then we'll get some army experience every day. This is not twice as much gain in army experience, but we will get the armor division boosts, which is what's really important. I think it's relating the same script. Don't know if the devs here helped the TNO team. Maybe it was the other way around, but yeah, it's my experience that usually Equestria is the ones doing stuff first. Let's see here. Let's get the civilian factories. Oh, the bots are here! The bots are here! We have bot appearances, folks. Craig's Marine Actions. We can get an Admiral back if we have Queen Helvia. That's that one decision. Let's see. Construction of the tower. Once the tower is completed, Great Queen Tower grants defense on core territory, faster infrastructure speed, etc. But we're going to get a lot of political power back and we get a building slot. Yeah, let's just start doing that, I guess. Actually, I should have saved up. I should not have done that. I should have saved up so we could have just got the better theorist. Okay, another option. What is it? My queen. Thorax is beyond our reach. We can hold a trial with a loyal skilled infiltrator masquerading as him. We can charge him, he'll confess, and we have him executed. Let's see. So, okay, this is new. I've never seen this before. Hold the trial and broadcast it. So agency upgrade time is going to be worse for a bit. Or we could say fake trial's not worth the risks. Just focus on VOPs. So it'll cost us 100 political power. Let's go ahead and spend that because I feel like it's going to come back and haunt us later. Yeah. See how many votes. Oh, it looks like more than everybody has voted. Okay, so it looks like it's between Equestria at War and Kaiserreich. So I guess we'll do a runoff. Okay. Control V. So we'll do, oops. Okay, Control V and then Equestria at War, Kaiser, Reich, or variant of. Okay. You do get a worse event if you go through the trial. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, that's what Kaiserreich taught me, is that if there's two decisions and one's going to cost you more, don't take the shortcut. Just be done with it. The Longsword three-way civil war. A fine tradition. Just a little reminder that I have actually managed to win as a... Hey, hold on a sec. Oi. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. I've actually won as a Lord's Longsword, you know, holding off them and the Liberation Front, which is like impossible to win as. But I did it! I did it! They said I couldn't, They said I shouldn't, and I did it anyway. Polar bear communists? Have they gone communist already? No, they're despots. I'm actually not sure they can go communist. I think the penguins can. They can go communist and fascist. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's already been a half hour. Yeah, we're just gonna basically stream until we're just gonna do a stream until I beat Olynia, just so we can get a sense of what the supply looks like. Let's see here. Modify counter lot defeat. Polar bear portrait's great. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good portraits. There's actually only one individual I follow on Twitter. For those of you who don't know, the Conquering History Games channel has a Twitter. I'm really awful with it. I don't use it for anything. I probably should. Yeah, the primary artist, the main brain behind Equestria at War, he usually posts art daily. Yeah, keep constructing the tower. But I'm supposed to be saving up for the armor expert. Keep being a dummy. Gosh, can you tell that I'm a little rusty at Hearts of Iron? Haven't played it in a bit. Let's get that infiltrator. Polar bears have new leaders for supremacy and communist paths as teaser for their upcoming network. Nice. Forgot to do this earlier. Okay, VOPs audited. 4 Thoraxians. I'm surprised there were this few. Head of Ops much longer. I'll let the Queen know everything's been taken care of. Pleased to hear this. So, we got the political power back. Nice. Okay, so let's immediately go to the Officer Corps. So yeah, we want Roland. Reorganization in the armed forces plus 30%. What does that mean? Oh, this is new. Changing military structures, ongoing reforms, abandons old styles. Adopts heavily mechanized and aerial support. Treat proponent and his hives Marshal Tremble, supported by Queen Chrysalis, aided by the Griffonian attaché. So this is gonna make what worse when I do this? Reorganization plus 30%. What is it? Plus 30% to what? Oh no, it's causing a modifier where it's plus 30% for me to get him at all. Well then how do we get rid of that? Finalize reorganization. Changing the School of War. Bad weather, infantry, political power gain. Oh, okay, so I actually should have been going down here this way. Yeah. This gives political power gain. Yeah, we got a few things we got to do. You know what? So then we'll spend it on other stuff for now. What kind of theorist do we want to get? Can't quite get Trimmel yet. Kaiserreich wins. Can you play another Chinese faction? Feng Tian maybe. Look up Greedfall. Okay. There goes the Socialist Longsword. Oh my. Or no, they're the ones who won. The Longsword Liberation Army. Dang, it's a pretty tight race between Kaiserreich and Equestria at War. If you haven't voted, please do. There's at least a couple of you who have not yet. Okay, can't do that yet. Trade with Skyfall. Extra pay for the factory workers. We're not going to do any of this populist support stuff. Improving worker conditions, though, is always good. The raids, not so much. Commandeer trains. Can keep doing this to trade off stability. Swarm Oil Company, yes. Yes, we definitely want that. Voting's for poor people, that's what Suzerain taught me. Oh, that's right, yeah, I never listened to the Equestria War music because I think some of it's copyrighted on there. Oh yeah, Super Chat. What's your favorite faction in this? Oh, first off, thank you very, very much for the Super Chat. Thank you, everybody, for who's ever Super Chats. You know, it's what funds the live streams on the channel. My favorite faction. We're going to... gosh. It's hard to say no to Equestria itself because, you know, it has all the characters from the show. And one of these days, and I've had the thumbnail, I've literally had the thumbnail for years. I've wanted to do a campaign called Equestria Under Siege, where I just jack up the difficulty of everything and I play as Equestria and I try to fend everybody off and reform into democracy. But like I've also like got the sliders up on the Crystal Empire, the Changeling, Stalingrad, everybody. But damn, it's so hard. Like I remember, I think it was, I want to say it was in 2020 maybe. I tried to do a pre-recorded campaign of it, but I thought if I'm going to do it, I don't want to start uploading and lose. And I think I got like 15 episodes in and I lost it. So yeah, that never saw the light of day. But I would really love to do that sometime. Yeah, because like New Maryland breaks away too. It's like I have to reclaim everything. It was making it very difficult. Let's see. I'm trying to think of factions, not individual countries, because like I have a lot of fun as the Yale Rectorate when you bring the old Griffonian Empire back with literally Grover II. Yeah, it would be like if instead of the French getting Napoleon III, they just resurrected Napoleon's corpse. That's what that's like. But factions. The River Coalition is fun when you're in it. When you're attacking it and have to fight all of them at once, it's not so much. Some of these southern alliances can be interesting. But yeah, I think Equestria and Friends is good. Still really tight on the vote, guys. Very, very tight. I'll probably just leave it up for the rest of the thing. But what we might do is... Let me look something up. Here. We might, to kill time until... No, you know what? No. I was thinking of a different game that we could play. But we're going to have frickin'... we're going to be having Death Stranding and Suzerain going at the same time. So, yeah, waiting 3 more days for a pre-recorded Hearts of Iron 4 series will be fine. The first Napoleon was running out of tricks. I think what really happened to Napoleon more than anything, it's like the Spartans always said, like, you should never fight against an enemy for too long lest they learn your tactics and become your equal. And that's kind of what was going on with them fighting everybody. And you just look at the Battle of Nations. It says, oh my god, other countries can conscript too! And then there's like, you know, there's like so many hundreds of thousands of people everyone's bringing to the table. Of course, then the nations that weren't France didn't follow up, and so that's how he was able to get away from Leipzig. Anyway. Grand Military Parade in Vesopolis. Glory to the Queendom. Welcome to the Queendom, where the kings bow down, and I forgot the rest of the words. Okay. Oh, CSG, forgive me for such a stupid question. By the way, good to see you, Covini414, new face. Have you ever played at other Hearts of Iron 4s like DH or 3? I think they were really good and worth a revisit. I think I did play a little bit of 3 on my own time. 'Cause I think they once did a bundle. I haven't used Humble Bundle in years, but yeah, they did some kind of bundle once. What's going on here? Is this just a way to look at them, or what? Okay, so you just look at them here. All right. Yeah. Yeah, will we get a different new history game soon? Well, I want to get some Hearts of Iron 4 pre-recorded. It's almost like we're soft rebooting the channel because the holiday rush was killing me at work. I didn't have time to do anything. You guys saw, like, I stopped putting up pre-recorded stuff like mid-December. When I was streaming, I was falling asleep almost all the time. Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, there's some stuff that I could do to kill time until then. What I might do is, because I was thinking, because like the time that I had set aside to pre-record, I might just use that to finish a book, because I've been reading Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, because like, I've read Charles Dickens before, but I've never read Great Expectations, and I'm through the first volume of it. It's kind of like my fun reading that I'm letting myself do when I'm not just like cramming all the history stuff in my head. But it's kind of interesting because one of my favorite singer-songwriters in the 21st century is this guy called Brian Fallon, and he does solo work now, but he got started doing he's done his most famous band, like group project that he ever did was called the Gaslight Anthem. And on their I'd easily say their most famous record, the 59 Sound, there are Charles Dickens records on it. So you watch the L.A. Noire streams. That's right! Now I'm remembering your profile picture. So the I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. Apologies. But yeah, so he has a song called Great Expectations, which references Estella, who's the I guess you could say the main female of the book. Let's see here. That reminds me, I never put up my video where I was going to talk about my favorite streams of the last year. Maybe I should work on that tonight or something. Let's see here. Oh, but yeah, and so like he has other Charles Dickens references in his work. Like he references, wait a minute, I think the maintenance company. I don't know. Oi, they got helicopters. Dude, that's a late running game though if you're using the helicopters in Equestria at War. What do we want to do? Goddamn, 500% research bonus on the Stuka. Yeah, so he makes a reference in the second song on that album to it's where he says, "I hope that we don't hear Marley's chains that we forged in life." He was talking about like after we die. So I feel like the music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. But it's so I'm reading Great Expectations, and just today I hit a lot. No, it wasn't today. It was a couple of days ago, I think, actually. But I hit a part that one of my favorite Brian Fallon songs is when he's talking about going through a separation, a breakup, and saying getting through that, trying to be. And he says, "I will." And one of my favorite lines is, "I will never let you drop another tear in my eye." And there's a part in Great Expectations where the narrator, like the person telling the story, basically says that. And I was like, did he get that from this too? Because he must have read Great Expectations because he was talking about Estella. The first stream of Capitalist Suzerain was very fun. Seeing everyone use money to vote in the background options was very funny. I too enjoyed overturning the Democratic vote with my lobbying efforts. Yeah, we were just spitting. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that was the bidding war. Maybe we could end it with maybe we could hold on a sec. On like the last stream we could do a bidding war to decide what my next suzerain will be. I'm not going to go directly into another suzerain, but I have a couple of ideas of ones I'd want to do, so we could do a bidding war on that. Capitalist Suzerain Campaign made me think of that song "Shake That Lock" by David Gilmour. But yeah, sorry about that alert. My phone going off. Let me just go ahead and put that on silent. So we're still just slamming on that 5 speed. To just get moving along. Let's complete the tower and get our rebate. Do I want to trade with Skyfall? 2% factory goods. It's really not much when you get right down to it. Fuck it, let's do it anyway. Every little bit helps. Skyfall accepts. There we go. We spent 100 to get 1 factory back. Ooh, to hear the 59 sound. Let's see here. Hey, I hope everybody had a good Monday. Oh yeah, I was saying, yeah, so I guess I'll just use the time. I'll try to in the next couple days get through as much of a Great Expectations as I can. I'm trying to get that book done by the end of the month, really. Okay, so let's get reorganizing so we can start getting our attachés in here. How many paths can you go as suzerain? Yeah, well, like you said, like everybody said, I've been a griller, I've been a commie. Yeah, I did centralist, I did commie run, and I'm doing neoliberal run right now. I could do a Solist run where, I just try to be Sol, the dictator in that game, 2.0. I could do, we could try to do democracy again, but actually commit to a program. I feel like, but there could also be subsets of the democracy. Because one of the things I definitely want to do, just like with my Afghanistan promise when I was playing Mal's Legacy, I said I will not, I refuse to die, I refuse to leave the earth before turning Afghanistan Maoist in Mao's Legacy. I refuse to stop playing suzerain until the time comes that I beat Rumburg in a war. Now I've heard that there's different ways to do that, but it's getting increasingly complicated. And it's basically if you're gonna do the Rumburg war, you need to completely commit to it. So you're essentially a military dictator, which is close to, but doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing as a. Oh, cool! We can get this modified now. The command structure, cool. So, I love it whenever it's something where you're slowly whittling away at the negative stuff. Instead of it just snapping your fingers and it's gone. Yeah. So as I'm understanding, allegedly it's supposed to still be possible to beat Rumburg by yourself. And there's also supposed to be ways to do it with allies. But it's I don't know, from the stuff I've seen online, it's extremely complicated. And then not to mention that there's smaller achievements that we could go for. So so it's one of those things I'd be happy to win the war and then somehow I lose, maybe the military coups me, although that'd be weird. Why would they coup me if I because if we won the war, I've probably been kissing their ass constantly. All right. We're almost done restructuring the system. Second Aquilian Revolution. This is practically just canon. That they go Republic every time. I think the AI just... Oh, it was because of historical AI on. Yeah, so it is canon. Yeah, I'm not going to forget about Mao's Legacy. Yeah, and there's all sorts of different endings. So what might eventually happen with Suzerain is we might come to a point one day where I'm just doing streams where I'm just... Kind of like right here, we're on 5 speed, but I'm just slamming through the game. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're not going to build new railways. I don't think we need to. But let's... Wait, what is this? Why can't I... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Looks like we're maxing out this railway. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Max them both out. Alright, yeah, for down the line. It's been you. Trains... right down the line. Okay. Alright, so now we can go to our officer corps and start adding people. So we've got Roland. Yeah, now he's only 100. We see there's a chief of armies. That's something different. Replica gives us most army experience. Division speed's good, though. Do the zooms. I think Reformer would be best. I could already tell, though, this is not typical. We're going to have so much shit stacked. I think Recovery Rate. His name's just Dedicated General. This is his literal name. Allocated. This value reduces our maximum command power, which can be found at the dot bar. What? What? Okay. That is like... So I can only have 30 at a time. Current max is 90. Oh, but they doubled the base value. Okay. We're good, everybody. We're not panicking. Put your quills and ink bots down. We're not writing angry letters to Paradox. Yeah. Recently finished Czech campaign in Kaiser Redu. It's fun. It's almost as big as the New Path with Soviets. Yeah. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. So, what's our daily gains? About 1/3 of a point. Yeah. So I gotta be careful with the things I take, essentially. Oh yeah, so I don't actually have the DLC yet, so do we get the new tank designer? Equipment tags. Get the bunnies. Oi, do we not get the tags if we don't have the DLC? You have yourself a giggle, mate. Oh wait, no, that's not where I'm going to be able to modify the tanks. To modify the tanks, I need to go here. Create variant. Yeah, so this is still the old variant, right? The DLC would give me the new thing, right? Where it's like specific guns. Oh, you know I don't talk about modern politics, Porky, except when I do. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm trying to finish Great Expectations. But I really like it. It's not the first Dickens I've ever read, but it's pretty doggone good. Because I've read Christmas Carol before, and I like it, but it is a kid's book. Although, I've also heard the argument that it's like, well, any Dickens is a kid's book. Some more so than others, but, you know, they're so happy, the revolution won. Yeah. Wholesome Chungus Republic, as the kids say. Okay. Okay, Terran just declared independence. That's down here, right? Yeah, right here. Nice mustache, bro. But what was I saying about Dickens? Yeah, so I've read Christmas Carol. The Muppets Christmas Carol is the best adaptation. Fight me. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. It's kind of like adaptations of Christmas Carol. It's kind of like adaptations of Shakespeare. Like, you know, you got good base material, so it's hard to fuck up. My favorite, but you know what? My favorite Christmas Carol. Hold on. Adaptation is Changing School of Warfare. Rapid decisive attacks have always been the key to victory. Or Griffins say, drill with defense in mind. What? Defense? Please. Let's see. Kids' books can be good reads. I'm actually saddened that most adults never peruse the children's section of the library. Yeah, I think really in some ways a good children's book is harder to do than an adult one. Let's see here. Region-wide industrial integration. Who the hell would ever take that shit? Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. The Flintstone Christmas Carol. Yeah, the Flintstone Christmas Carol is freaking amazing because it is so meta and there's two stories going on at the same time. So, for those of you who've never seen it, the Flintstone, and God, if anybody could tell me where to find it, like there's got to be a DVD of it somewhere, right? Flintstone's Christmas Carol DVD. It's got to be one somewhere, right? Nice, there are DVDs. $7 for something I'll watch for the rest of my life? Hell yeah. Let me verify this actually. Oh, nope, I clicked the link and my browser warning went off like, I think you're about to get a virus, bro. And okay, so maybe not. I'll still look around. But yeah, the Flintstones Christmas Carol, here was the story. I remember it so well. It's the concept is that Bedrock, where the Flintstones took place, is doing the play The Christmas Carol. They're going to do a stage play of it. And, did I miss something here? Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to get the freaking engineering. This is the first freaking thing you always get. Oh my god. So yeah, they're putting on a play of A Christmas Carol. And, Homer is the... Nice, you can get 3 refineries. And Homer is playing Scrooge. And, but the whole thing, because A Christmas Carol is about, the guy who's not understanding the meaning of Christmas, who is a Scrooge, that's where it comes from. Recall our attaché. No. Hold on. Alright, so we're all done here. Let me think about what I want to do next. Let's just get down to Alenia. I don't want to be streaming all night, no offense. I streamed earlier, but it's like, we're just trying to check the supply. So he's like being really self-absorbed about that he's like the head of this community theater play, and he's not being a very good family man. And there's also like a disease that's going through the city, the bedrock bug. So like that's always relevant these days. Did I say Homer? I meant to say Fred. Did I say Homer? My bad. Yeah, it's just a really good play because, of course, the Christmas Carol is playing out, and so you're seeing Scrooge go through his journey, but Fred's also going through his, and Wilma, his wife, is played really well, and like, yeah, it's just the whole thing, and I think it's just really well done. It uses a lot of the original language. Excellent adaptation. But there's other good ones too. The Mickey Mouse one's good. It has Scrooge McDuck, right? That's a very, very short one. That one's like less than half an hour. Hey there, Dice Man. We out here. All right. We about to be out here wilding on the freaking Olenians. Let's change this up. We don't need our Sacred Infantry Queen's Guard, whatever the heck, because they're like weak units anyway. Actually, or did they change the templates? No, yeah, Queen's Guard, they look like this is trash. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, the Changeling Skull. God, there's just, the devil is in the they say the devil's in the details, but Equestria at War is the work of angels, and you tell them I said that. Yeah. Yeah, My Little Pony did a Christmas Carol one, so it's good. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do. Like when you have good base, when you're doing an adaptation from, it's hard to mess up. Having said that, I've seen some not very good. Adaptations of Shakespeare, which I was saying before. Like for example, I recently watched the Tragedy of Macbeth, the one that was directed by Joel Cohen. I really liked it. I definitely want to watch it again sometime because I'm sure there were details I missed. I don't want to say it was perfect, but it was very, very good adaptation of Macbeth. And so I'm gonna have to rewatch that and rewatch Throne of Blood to determine which one of them I like more. Although I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to do that. Or wars only through events in this mod? No, you can justify. You just need to have the tension. So like even if you're a supremacist, you need 30% world tension. In this case. The Olenian question. But there's enough wars that get started through events that it's usually not going to take too long. King of Olenia has rejected our demands. We're about to party all over their faces. Okay. But like the 2015 adaptation, the Michael Fassbender one, I didn't particularly like that. Put that stuff to work. I did not particularly like that one. I remember seeing an adaptation of Hamlet that had Ethan Hawke in it. I saw that years ago. I think it was from the 90s originally, but I think they really missed the mark on that one. It was this thing where it was like the modern day, so it wasn't instead of the Kingdom of Denmark, it was like for a corporation or something. So, that's also a risk you take when you're changing the location of the play. Sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see here. Yeah, Conquest of Olenia. 70 days, here we go. Like France, if you take the Olenian capital, they get a surrender event. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess because you said they're usually about to capitulate anyway. So now the trick is you just got to get to Waverfront quick. Really, there isn't much of a trick. It's very hard to win as the Olenians. They're in a very bad position. Having said that, if you ever want to know how to win as the Olenians, although admittedly now there's new supply issues, but I did one I did a campaign as Communist Olenia to show people how to do it. It's really quite simple. Not simple, but you know what I'm saying? It's like I showed how like you can even get pushed back to your like peninsula and you could still win. The Romeo and Juliet movie set in the 1990s. Yeah, that was one. That was wild. As I've grown older, though, I've come to respect some of the actors in that movie where it's like, yeah, they were putting their backs into it. Really, really trying. Richard III with Ian McKellen was interesting. It was a fascist Britain and it worked. Yes, that one was good. He was having fun, too, with the the crippled arm. Like, it was those things, like, you could tell he was practicing doing things with one hand. To make that work. Alright, let's get some close air support up when we get the chance. I forget, oh shoot, I'm supposed to be building trains, aren't I? Oh crap. Hold on. I have not been building any trains. Damn it. There we go. Let's, okay, we'll do the decision to commandeer some civilian ones and take the stability hit. Like, our stability is actually freaking great right now. We can afford it. Puppet Olenia is better because it generates less world tension, less Equestria can prepare. That's true, but I don't think we're going to go to war with Equestria today. I've just been kind of speeding through it. I could just never beat them, and I've tried so many times. I've done streams of it, but also on my own time, like, for literally years. And this is just my kryptonite. I can't seem to freaking do it. And I've heard they've made it easier, the changelings. I've heard, but even after I'd heard they made it easier, I still couldn't do it. But like, let me tell you how fucking crazy this is getting me. I remember, I'm sorry I'm cursing so much. I remember I once did one, and I don't think you could do it anymore. They fixed it, but you used to be able to take the get rid of some ahead of time bonuses. Oh no, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, you take the Panzer modernization, and so you get reduce ahead of time penalty by 2 years, but I think it was like it just got rid of it or something like that. I could be wrong on the details. But what was important was that it was a big time reduction in research costs. So I would stack all of my research bonuses correctly so that I could go here, like, we have the Panzer II now. So I could take the Leopard and I'd get all the way down here to the I think they changed how it was, but if I'm remembering correctly, it used to be that the best light tank, you actually needed chromium, so that was weird. But because it had really good armor, and look at the max speed at 20 kilometers an hour. But like let's compare the light tank 6 to like even a medium 2. I like this detail of service pony power. Takes 2. But like, look, the light tank has better breakthrough, almost twice as much soft attack. It's more than twice as fast. It's got better hard attack. It's got pretty much the same armor. It's got better defense. The hardness is virtually the same. The fuel usage is lower. The piercing is so much better. And so I just had these super tanks like 10 years ahead of when you're supposed to have them. And I was able to build several divisions of them, and I still couldn't beat Equestria. God, it's just such a... It's like trying to devour a whale, which, yes, one bite at a time, but... Oh, man. Is Throat of Blood worth watching? Absolutely. Like, you're not going to get the original Shakespearean dialogue, of course, because it's in Japanese. But it's an amazing adaptation. The lead is so good. He's got a great intensity. I'm a big Kurosawa fan. Kurosawa, excuse me. And he works with that. He would work with that actor a lot. Mifune. But yeah, it's real cool. Takes a community to devour a whale. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have the annex goal, so I can go to war when I want. So that's why I'm letting the infantry train. But good looking out, though. No step back, more like no gallop back. What's that Jeb Stewart line? I tell my men to gallop to the enemy, but trot away. Breakthrough initiative. Let's come over here. Alright, so in the meantime, it's vitalize the air. I've had a few paths like that. For me, it's Skynavia and Kaiserreich, Sicily. Yeah. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Jackie Clan's holding on. I don't think they're pushing back, though. Well, a little bit here in the north, but it's just kind of a stable front. All right, looks like our infantry are done. So let's get ready to go to war here. Have a grand old time. Attacking Olenia. All right. See, but I don't know where you can watch Throne of Blood. Actually, I think it might be... I think a lot of Kurosawa's films are on HBO Max. They got the distributing rights for a lot of stuff, but I remember back when I watched a lot of... I think it was in 2020, I got a trial for the Criterion Collection, and I watched and rewatched a lot of Kurosawa. And a lot of other classic films that you can't watch elsewhere. It was a pretty good deal. But the thing with that one is, I think you have to, if you want to get like the Criterion Collection, I think it's like you have to. Are they not assigned to the front? What the fuck? Excuse me. Go. Oh, no. Oh, sick. This is new. Look, you can just click this and it'll show you every area that they've written about the city. Oh my gosh. Just look at these paragraphs. Big chunky paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4. City of Gardens. Oh, what? There we go. Oh, more paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. God, Equestria War is so amazing. Not that I'm trying to influence the vote, which incidentally right now is 49 to 51%. Did I give Trammell supply expert? No, but I probably should. You mean logistics wizards, right? Wizards. The wizards. I meant wizard. Wizard. But we'll do offensive doctrine as well. And charismatic. Yeah, Tribble. He's a big guy in terms of all the stuff he could do. All the traits. Yeah. Yeah, so the Criterion, it was like a thing where I only did the trial because I think I don't know if it's like that anymore, but at the time you could only get a plan for a year. Like it was a mandatory, you couldn't do it by the month. And it was like $100, which like to get access to tons and tons of classic films, and like you're also getting extra content. Like, so for example, we're at 50-50 between Equestria War and Kaiserreich variants. You guys got until I capitulate Olenia. So hello there, DRCA. Is it Sia or Sella? I know it depends on, you know. When I see the double L, I tend to go Ia, because I was born and raised in a border town. So, you know, it's the Spanish. Hold on. I remember when I was learning Indian history in school, I once said the Rajas of India, because, you know, that's where I was born and raised. But what was I just saying? HBO. Yeah, and so it's like, yeah, because like, so I remember when I was using the Criterion Collection trial, I rewatched Seven Samurai, which was, you know, still awesome. Always great. It's a timeless classic. We wouldn't have your, you know, all those Marvel folk. We wouldn't have your, you know, you're not gonna have the Avengers without Seven Samurai. Anyway, so. But there was like 4 different versions of Seven Samurai, because they had like things where you could listen to commentaries by like film experts. So there was like different groupings of film experts who would talk about the movie. So you could watch Seven Samurai 5 different times. You know, just the regular way, and then 4 ways with commentary. So, you know, obviously it's a streaming service for the really, really dedicated cinephiles. But it's cool that it's back, because like many years ago, I think it was like an independent thing, and it wasn't really being supported, so it went out of business. But then I think I want to say it was Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola got involved, and like, you know, got it funding, set up a new business plan and whatnot. Here we go. Wouldn't know since Marvel stopped the entertain me. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any Marvel. So I would watch the Marvel movies, but I don't think I've seen any Marvel anything since Endgame. Yeah, like I haven't watched any of the movies. I haven't watched any of the TV shows. I know that there's in like a bunch of TV shows. There's like WandaVision and stuff. I heard WandaVision was pretty decisive, because I was hearing some people say, oh, WandaVision sucks, and it didn't live up to its potential. But then the counter argument I would keep hearing is that, no, WandaVision was good, but you people kept wanting there to be, like, epic meta things happening instead of, you know, actually paying attention to the story itself. It's like, oh, I was only watching WandaVision because I wanted the X-Men to show up or whatever. And I guess they didn't. I don't know. Instead of just appreciating it on its own merits. Navy stuff. I don't think I want to get involved in the Navy stuff. Let's maybe come down here and do some of these things. So, starting to run into some struggles here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to unite the tanks and actually start paying some freaking attention here. Yeah, so we got some of these encirclements going here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Up to triple motorized, it might help with that. So for triple motorized, well, we got to go here and then motorization priority. Yeah. But like, can I also do it at the individual level? Yeah, so... Oh, we can select the air wings that are on the priority. Motorization priority. Okay, so he is high up on that already. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. It's like everybody's too obsessed with the multiverse. Like, I kind of thought we're never going to get it now because they just kind of folded it into Thor Ragnarok. But I remember, pre-Avengers days, and because you gotta remember, this whole project, this started when, like, I was in high school and stuff. The multiverse has been going on for a long time. Fucking Avengers, which was like the initial Avengers thing, which was like this big, huge cinematic moment. It was like this big cultural thing. That was 10 years ago, because that was, I'm pretty sure that was 2012 that we finally got that happening. Because Captain America was in 2011. Yeah, Captain America and Thor, the first ones of those. We're now like the universe is so big. But I remember even after Avengers, I was like thinking I would talk about it with friends, like especially this one friend I had who's really into comics, and I would say things like, they need to do like a Planet Hulk movie or something. They need to do. I kept saying it's like they should do movies where they break away from like the hugeness of their cast. They got to do some isolated stuff. And so for those of you who don't know, Planet Hulk is a story where Hulk got shot into space and he ends up as a prisoner on another planet. He then leads a revolution of gladiator. It's basically Spartacus. He leads a revolution of him and his fellow gladiators are like the main leaders against the local king. But like, it has nothing to do with anything else in the Marvel universe. It's a completely self-contained story. Now, there's then a sequel which is called World War Hulk, and I actually quite enjoy that story as well. That's when it kind of comes back into the mainstream. But you just took Hulk out and let him do his own story for a little bit. But they already did Hulk being a gladiator in Thor Ragnarok, so we're not going to see that. And you know what? Also, another story I'm a little bit sad we're probably never going to see put to film is the story Fear Itself. Let's see here. Let's see, all-weather gear. So I was checking, are we having a supply issue here? I want to know exactly what's going on. Yeah, so it looks like we're having some supply troubles. We're using 80 of 80 trucks, but there's no supply connection to the capital. What are you talking? It looks like there is. It goes along the coast here. This could be caused by either having no valid connection or because parts of the path have been recently captured from an enemy. Oh, okay, so it's slowing me down. Okay. Let's see here. Supply hubs distribute supply nearby provinces. Yeah, so we can't just, okay, you can't victory point snipe anymore. Boo, boo. Let's see here. Yeah, you gotta wait for the railways to convert. Right. I get it. Alright. Let's go! Alright, no, that ain't happening. Let's try to get up here to Manti Creek, and then we're gonna pivot north. What was I talking about with Marvel movies and stuff? So like, there's this one story that I really liked, a comic book story. It's called Fear Itself. So the concept is that Odin's older brother has been trapped in a prison, and he gets broken out, and he instigates, he declares war on like the various worlds like Asgard and stuff. And so then Thor has to help fight off his uncle. So his uncle is claiming like, well, yeah, I was supposed to rule Asgard and Odin took it from me. Now, the issue is that like apparently all of this was prophesized, and like one of the prophecies is that like Thor, depending on circumstances, is going to die in the fighting. Like there's ways that he won't die, but that's a whole thing. Anyway, but there's kind of a part in it that I always found humorous where Thor's talking with his dad, and at one point he's like, I haven't read it in years, but I think he says something to the effect of, it's like, Dad, I don't care because this is my home and I will defend my family and my friends. But did you steal the throne from him? Is he telling the truth? And then Odin just kind of puts his hands on Thor's shoulder and he's like, son, I got some armor over here for you. It just completely doesn't answer the question. Let's see here. Whoop. All right. It's looking good up here. Yeah, we're gonna get them cut off here in a second. We're at 52-48 on the poll. We've got almost 3 times as many people who have voted as are watching, so I guess it's like people who are just coming into the chat to vote, and the stream has been going on for almost an hour and a half, so people gotta come and go, I guess. All right, push from this side too. Look, they're already dealing with really bad supply problems. Come on, right here, and then go that way too. And then this whole chunk of army is about to have a real bad time. Socialist Union. It's a bit of an underwhelming title. It's fine though. It's not a big deal. Oh wow! Did we push forward? Why do we have a chunk of the coast up here? Oh, can I come over here to Grillo Blatod? Yeah, troops are ready to deploy. Oh, is this new? Do they not come out as regs anymore? Oh, whoops. Yeah, obviously this wasn't really ideal. I could have made more divisions, but it's like I'm just learning this stuff. It might be the view count bug. Oh, that's right. I have heard about this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's come down here. I think now we're about to... Let's see if we can victory point snipe. Let's find out. Vote quickly, people. It could end any moment. And it's a tight race. You can see where their supply lines are. Cut them off. Oh, that's true. So, like, what would be a good hub to grab? I guess we already did grab them. But yeah, like right here, Hiena was good. Damn, they just don't have railways up here, really. This looks like shit. So, like, if I had just taken Istam here, because, like, the port is what connects it to the rest of the country. If I took the port here, everybody up here would start starving. Wow. YouTube is sometimes severely undercounting the number of viewers. I've been in a stream where at least 15 people are in chat, but it said only 2 were watching. Yeah, so... Not good. Not good. Well, yeah, I'm seeing that the supply seems to be hurting much harder. Oh, there we go. I think they're surrendering, even though they're only at 37% capitulation. Cowards, the lot of them, Hives Marshal Trimel said, shaking his head. I barely started my tanks before the Olinians folded. My panzers still have half-full tanks of gasoline. The Olinians must be issued white flags with their soldiery kits, because I've never seen so many fly so quickly. I almost shot at them out of frustration. Almost. Queen Chrysalis frowned down at her Hives Marshal, though her ire was not for him. Were they trying to call a bluff? Did King Dajavul and Johan really think we would not dare to invade Olinia if they refused? How laughable. She shook her head and waved her hoof to dismiss Tramel. Very well. If they won't put up a fight, then we have nothing to gain by slaughtering them, save for another enemy. The equipment and bug power we saved from the Olinians surrendering would be best used against Equestria. They will be the real tough nut to crack, and so we must throw everything we have against them. That's where the real fight is. All that chest pounding and for what? A few dozen dead deer? So it looks like we annex it. We don't necessarily have it. So the tension's going to go up automatically. We don't have a choice. Oh, I guess that... Oh, no, that's what you guys were saying earlier. I should have tried to do peaceful integration. Yeah. Well, whatever. Okay. So let's just see what the war was like out of curiosity. So we lost 12,000. They lost 73,000. That's a bit more than a few dozen by my math. Okay, so I think I've got a little bit of a sense now, though, of how supply works, especially thanks to you guys helping me. So I think we'll stop it there for today. Thank you, everybody who came along. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like on your way out. I'm going to give you guys... No, you've had all this time to vote. So it looks like the winner in a real squeaker for my daily series, once I got No Step Back, is going to be Kaiserreich or a variant of it. So I'll have to think about what that's going to be. I'm not going to get the DLC until the Lunar New Year sale, which I hope it's going to be on sale. We'll find out. But then we'll... yeah, so until then, we'll be doing some live streams of Suzerain. And, yeah, we'll do some live streams of Suzerain and the Death Stranding, which I definitely would like everybody, as many people as possible, to come Death Stranding if you want to hear about me talking about my postal life. And plus, I think it's a fun game, cool game. Am I going to play Equestria War in the future? Oh, yes, for sure, but we'll just do a Kaiserreich campaign first. But yeah, I want to play some more Equestria War before the Zebra continent drops. Don't know who I'll play. There's plenty to choose from that I haven't done. I could play a nation I've played before, but a different path. Could do like a new Maryland run. Could do like Barad, which is that would be very complicated, but it's a very interesting one. Maybe I could do the Lake City campaign I've always wanted to do, the Pony Empire. Okay, so, anyway, yeah, everybody have a good night. I'm going to end the poll so everybody can officially see the results. You're going to go watch my Equestria War intro video. Yeah, I hope it still holds up pretty well. Like, I made it a few years ago. But, yeah, I was just basically explaining the appeal of Equestria War. Changelings into Equestrian Resistance campaign. Yeah, but I need to win as the Changelings first! Ah! Anyway, and of course, a special thank you to everybody who donated via Super Chat. It's what funds the live streams. You all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Good night.